Hello everyone, and today I am going to be using this microphone I bought that I'm holding right now um, to do it. I hope this actually helps you guys hear me better, because I don't think you guys can hear me properly for the other ones. So yeah, I just had a practice run of this before. I have to hold it because if I clip it to my clothes, you guys will only hear my normal kind of voice, not my voice through the microphone. So I will have to hold this near my face. But I don't think that will actually change anything else. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the Sane Killer finale. Yeah, so basically, let's get into it. The killer, who is the boy from the very start of the first story, leads his accomplices onto the boat as it rocks. The dock is silent. Water gently taps the sides of the boat like slow breathing. The sky isn't dark yet, but darkness is definitely coming. The boat looks expensive, but strangely plain. Nothing loud, nothing flashy, just waiting. Inside the cabin, the killer paces like a caged animal who thinks he's free. Accomplice 1 is sitting at the small table staring at nothing. Accomplice 2 checks the window every few seconds. Neither speaks at first. The silence stretches too long. The boy tries sounding relaxed. See? This is perfect. Quiet dock. Empty water. Nobody looking for us. It's over. Nobody replies. He gets angry at the silence. He speaks again, this time louder. Did you hear me? We did it. We won. Silence follows once again. Accomplice 1 finally breathes out. We're hiding on someone else's boat. That doesn't feel like winning. The killer replies tiredly, trying not to scream. It feels like not getting caught, which is the same thing. Accomplice 2 hesitantly swallows. There we go. Okay. Hesitantly swallows. What if the owner comes back? The killer's staring into his soul with no emotion. He replies, Then we leave. Simple. His pacing grows gradually faster. Accomplice 1 stands, moving slowly towards a cabinet built into the wall. Built into the wall. He speaks. What if they're already here? The killer turns sharply, staring into their back. What did you say? Accomplice 1 doesn't answer. He pulls the cabinet door. Locked. He tries again. Still locked, not budging. The killer's eyes narrow. Don't touch things. Accomplice 1 ignores him and searches the drawers for a key. Accomplice 2 watches nervously. Why would they lock just one cabinet? A small metal key finally slides out of a drawer. Accomplice 1 doesn't hesitate as he opens the cabinet. He stops breathing. Inside are folders. 3 folders. Each one labelled. His name, Adrian Ross. The killer's name, Jack Vale. The second accomplice, Taylor Black. They peek at the neatly organised folders, debating what to do. Adrian finally speaks, breaking the silence. There's a note. He reads, "These folders contain all 3 of your life stories, past crimes, and most importantly, the way I predict this will plan out. Don't read it yet. The owner, Henry Cole." They start grabbing their folders, searching them. As this happens, Henry and his friends are locking every exit to the dock silently, and watch from the hill at the dock entrance with binoculars. After 10 minutes of silence, chaos erupts on the boat as the criminals start turning on each other. This one. Taylor is freaking out about wondering how they got in this mess and how Henry got this information. Adrian is reading his silently. The calm waves that were hugging the boat earlier are now vicious and murderously hammering the boat's sides. Jack stands up, stumbling. He's the youngest, but not the weakest, and he tries to stay strong, but his pale face betrays him as he tries talking but falls. When he wakes up, he's tied to a chair next to Taylor, and Adrian isn't seeable. A slow scrape of metal is heard behind them, and the scent of burning too, but they can't turn to face it. Adrian walks around Jack and Taylor like a vulture, searching for corpses. He looks at them both with no emotion. He continues staring as he sharpens his knife against the counter. The sound unbearable as Taylor flinches. Adrian speaks. "I read both of your folders, and I know your weaknesses, except you, Jack. You don't have any, not anymore, not after your mum and dad. But for you, Taylor, well, you're too easy. You're scared of cats and knives, after being scratched by a cat and getting stabbed by your sick, defenceless, and weak mother. As your dad watched, not helping, but laughing." Saying that, Adrian throws his knife into Taylor's throat, as Jack breaks free and takes the knife out of Taylor's throat. Okay. "Adrian, you don't want this. The only reason why you think this is because you think everyone is a killer. Is the killer. After you killed your sister. and your brain twisted it to everyone else. Jack drops the knife and charges for Adrian, but misses and hits his head on the counter, splitting his forehead as blood spills down into his left eye. With one eye, Jack stares at Adrian. "You coward! Fight me!" Venom spitting with his words as the fury echoes. Adrian connects with Jack's jaw, making a snapping sound from both his wrist and Jack's jaw. Jack lifts Adrian's body by the neck, staring at him with his blood-red eye, and slams him through the table. Adrian whimpers as he gets up, holding his neck, feeling the back of his ribs mispositioned and torturing him. Jack smirks. "See why I'm the boss, Adrian? Even though I'm the youngest, I've seen more and have done more. So there's nothing you can do about it." He finishes with a vicious smile. Adrian gets up despite the pain, but Jack has slipped into the darkness and appears behind Adrian and punches his spine, snapping it. Jack speaks through Adrian's screams, grinning. "I'll give you two options. 1. I skin you and cut your throat. Or 2. I'll push your face on the hot hob over there." So this part. "And then push you into the fan at the back of the boat. If you don't answer, I'll skin you and push you into the fan." Adrian thinks before saying, "Option 2, weakly." Jack turns the hob on and burns Adrian's fingers and face on it before pushing his body off the boat and onto the fan, ripping his body into shreds as blood splatters over Jack's face. Henry approaches the boat as Jack stares at him and smiles. "Brother?" Henry replies, "Hey Jack, how's it been? Except the murder sprees." Jack doesn't answer, but flings his fist back, knocking Henry's friends out cold. "Oh, well, it's been good. Now what do you want?" Henry stares at him, shocked. How did you know they were there?" Jack winks and grabs Henry by the collar, stabbing him multiple times in the stomach. "Good night, brother." Jack lets go of Henry's dead body before killing Henry's friends and driving the boat into towards cliffs 30 minutes away, as he pours gasoline everywhere. But it gets washed off and the boat stops as it has no gas left, and jolts Jack into the cliffs head first, covering his body with cuts and leaving the cliffs blood-stained and gutful as the waves brutally and slowly pull him down, killing him through a loss of blood and loss of organs. His body was then found a month later on the sea. So, yeah, caught in a fisherman's net, covered with just white bones, nothing else in him. The boat was found later on in the middle of the sea after it floated away. The bodies were still on it, untouched, pale, cold, nothing to do but wait for vengeance that happened a month ago. There was nothing anyone could do. There's nothing those people knew would happen. Jack had it coming. The others just wanted to get out of there. His brother wanted to greet him and do who knows what. But no, they didn't matter. They were irrelevant. Jack. Oh, Jack was the important one and deserved every torture he got from those cliffs and the waves dragging him down. He was later buried, and his corpse was never thought of. He never got a gravestone. Thousands of lives were killed. Sorry, many of lives were gone to the actions of Jack and Jack alone. The accomplices were tipped by the warden in the prison to make Jack think they were friends. It didn't turn out well for them. His brother and his friends, they didn't deserve it. They just wanted to teach Jack a lesson. It was found out later that Henry, his mum, was in the mental asylum and was exploded from Jack. Turns out Henry's friends had people in the prison that were burnt alive after choking on poison. So they had motive to teach him a lesson. They didn't deserve what happened. Or maybe a little, but not massively. His accomplices, they were tipped, like I said, but the thing is, they had people who were after Jack, who Jack killed before. So they wanted to kill him and make him suffer. Loads of people wanted Jack dead. The people that found out he was dead were joyful and didn't care. They celebrated. People that weren't, they still send death threats and death letters to Jack's old apartment. Never seen again. Jack got what he deserved. People were happy, but people were also sad for the people's lives that were lost in the actions of Jack. R.I.P. to the people who didn't need to be killed. R.I.P. Jack's sanity. R.I.P. Jack. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and please comment ideas for new horror film. Not horror film. Horror story ideas. If you go to my school, please, if you see me and you want to, please come up to me and ask me to do special ideas and stuff, or a series. Yeah, that's basically it. Please like and subscribe. but you don't have to. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Goodbye.